is cleaning and then having streaks all over it after you're done.
Exactly.
Your car window, which is just the absolute worst because it really can stop you from seeing if the sun hits it at the wrong spot. So these are from BioClean, and I'll let Christopher talk about the company, but this is a set of 7 no-streak cleaning cloths. And like I said in the preview, I thought these were so cool. They feel different. I'm like, what is this? Yeah.
Yeah, well, rather than using chemical cleaners, BioCleaner's trying to kind of revolutionize the cleaning industry by giving you all natural products, products that don't require those harsh chemicals. So for the windows and the mirrors, everyone struggles with them because, you know, we tend to use the blue stuff.
We do.
All right, which leaves streaks because there's dyes in it. And then we use the paper towels and you get lint. Well, with BioCleaner, you're not going to get the streaks, you're not going to get the lints, you're not going to get spots, and here's why. This is actually imported from Europe. It's a bonded and pressed fiber, which means it's actually pressed together rather than woven. See, a woven fiber leaves too much moisture on your windows and mirrors. That's why they streak and they spot. With this, because it's leaving the slightest amount of moisture and it's durable and can be used over and over again, and you're just using tap water, it's going to leave the slightest amount of moisture so it evaporates streak-free and lint-free every single time. So let's start with the windows, because you said, I know in my house, it is a frustration. How do you clean the windows and then have them streak-free and lint-free? So what I did, I put greasy, messy hand cream on here, dirtier than any of your windows would likely be at home. You run this under the tap, you wring it out really well, and watch this. The slight amount of moisture that's left behind is going to simply evaporate, and it's going to dry streak-free and lint-free. I'm going to speed the process up a little bit. Look at that. No streaks, no lint, every single time, no spots. There's the before, there's the after, just using tap water and the BioCleaner cloth.
When I first saw it, I thought, well, it looks like a paper towel, but it's not
It's
a paper
not.
towel.
It's really durable, and here's the neat thing. You can rinse, wring, and reuse it over and over and over. The reason it's white, we don't want to use dyes. We don't want to use anything that's not, you know, we don't want to use chemicals if possible.
You know, as someone who is, you know, pretty clean, I'm not like obsessed about, you know, cleaning my house, but I want my house to be clean, feel clean. I'm always looking for alternatives to the caustic chemicals that we use. So I love that idea. But what you find so often when it says natural cleaner, it doesn't work.
They don't work.
So that's a problem.
But that's why I'm showing you the most difficult things to clean, so you can see that it really works. So again, a mirrored surface here. You can't fake clean on a mirror using the same cloth that I used on the window. And here you can really see what BioCleaner is doing for you. You can see that slight amount of moisture that's being left. But watch this. As I make sure that it evaporates, it's going to dry streak-free and lint-free every single time. Look at that. No spots, no smears, no streaks. Now that it's fully dry, you saw what it was before, right? Yeah. The greasy, messy hand cream. And we did that with just tap water and the BioCleaner cloth.
So we're talking all really smooth surfaces that are safe to be cleaned with water. You can also use this for damp dusting, is that correct?
Yes, absolutely, and we'll show that. And what I like about damp dusting is that you're really grabbing onto the dirt and it's clinging to the cloth. The other issue a lot of people have, everyone wanted stainless steel.
Oh my gosh.
They had to have stainless steel.
It's like the bane of my existence.
I agree. I have kids, they're constantly touching, so you see all the marks that are on here. So rather than using that expensive cleaner, which honestly doesn't work because it contains oils.
And you want to be careful because you can't put anything that might scratch the stainless
Exactly. Now I'm going to only do about 2/3 so you can see the before and the after. Look at that. As that moisture evaporates, this is the before, all right? Just going to let that evaporate. That's the after. Look at that. You go with the grain of the stainless steel, okay? And you get rid of all the mess that's on there. So rather than having all the fingerprints, now you have that pristine and beautiful stainless steel, just like you enjoyed the day your appliances arrived.
Right, and it's probably the only day that they've looked like that.
They look like that.
It is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Once it dries completely,
Correct.
It's like a sheet of glass. It's beautiful.
And again, it's because of the bonded and pressed fiber that the moisture evaporates so quickly that it dries lint-free, streak-free, and spot-free.
So here's what you're going to receive, and that's down in front there. You're going to get all 7 of these cloths. Now, you can use them full size if you'd like, or you can cut them.
That's what I did here.
And use smaller pieces because there's so many different uses for these if you make them
I cut this in a third, and the only time you use it dry is in the car. So keep a small amount in the car. You have your tablets, you have your sunglasses. Watch this. Even dry, it's a miracle cloth. It's going to take off the streaks, the handprints,
So if your cell
the
phone,
messes.
your tablets,
Exactly.
Windows in your car, and again, you don't want to spray a lot of chemicals in to get the windows cleans because that falls down onto the dashboard, which you don't want to dry those surfaces out.
Right.
So you can use this wet or dry in your automobile.
Exactly.
They're wonderful for that. And how do I care for them? Now, you said I can reuse them. What do I need to do?
Well, the nice thing is you literally can rinse them under the tap.
Okay.
The dirt releases from the cloth, and then you just rinse, wring, and reuse over and over and over again. If they get really dirty, simply put them in the washing machine, no fabric softener. Don't put them in the dryer. Just let them hang dry, and they will last for years and years to come.
And look at some of the things they're using it on: the leather sofa, the windows, and the hutch, on your stainless for your appliances, your faucets, your windows that get so mucky, out of automobile, indoor and outdoor, and then throw them in the washing machine and clean them up, and they're ready to go.
So here, what I love is the fact that rather than going from cleaner to cleaner, you can clean everything at the same time because you're just using tap water. So you have a plastic panel here, you have your stainless steel, you have your glass oven door. Watch this again. Just run under the tap, wring it out really well, and now I can clean all the surfaces at the same time. The plastic panel, the stainless steel, perfect, no streaks. Then you go to the stainless steel again, and then to the glass on the oven door. So what I love is you can get rid of most of your cleaners that you need to polish and for these type of surfaces, and the job is done just using the BioCleaner cloth and tap water.
I tell you what, for me with cleaning, I don't mind doing the cleaning as long as what I'm using is getting the job done and I'm not wasting a whole lot of time. So I love that for this. We're going to say hello to Mary, who's joining us from Pennsylvania. You're on with Jane and Christopher. Happy Labor Day weekend. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing very well. Thanks for calling. Are you already using the BioCleaner cloths?
Yes, I am.
Great.
And love them, and was actually I'm getting my second set because I was frightened that I wouldn't be able to get them again.
Oh, they're that good.
And thinking,
You don't want to run out. I hear you.
No, it's exactly it. And I've just taken 2 out of the washing machine yesterday, and they're hanging in the basement drying. But I primarily have used them for, when I first bought them, I thought, oh, yeah, okay, fine. So I tried them on my windows, and I don't have a lot of them, but I have the tilt-in kind of windows.
Good.
Yeah.
And I would clean them with, as you said, the blue stuff,
Right.
and then I'd sit there and go, oh, man,
And
look
you try,
at that.
yeah, everybody's got all kinds of ways. Oh, you got to dilute it with this and mix it with that
Yeah,
and use
so
some newspaper.
exactly. So I bought these, and I went over the windows twice. I will say that because they're big,
Yes.
and so I thought, okay, I did it once, and then it takes a fraction of the time that the blue stuff does too.
Exactly.
And you're not up on the ladder going, oh, my paper towel's down here or whatever.
That's right.
And we just did it, and I'm telling you, they are fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
And now that I'm watching it for the show for the second time, I'm like, oh, okay, I can use it on this. I can use it on this. So
Exactly.
they are, and I have also bought other products from you, and I have no complaints.
Oh,
So,
Oh,
good.
thank you
Thanks
so
so
much.
Well,
yeah,
listen,
they're really good, and if you're cleaning this week, well, I guess people wouldn't have them, but they're phenomenal.
Well, when
And
they do need
the
them,
shine
thank you.
is great.
awesome.
So.
Well, listen, Christopher will be back. We're going to be talking about
Yes.
the BioCleaner paste a little bit later on in the show,
Have
so
that
stay with
too.
us. Oh, good.
There you go.
So call us back
You're on
then, Mary.
board.
We'll talk to you
And
later.
you know what? The stovetop.
Yeah.
Is really, for nothing else, your stovetop. It's phenomenal.
Thank
So,
you.
you.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
everybody have a nice weekend.
You too. Happy
Take
Labor
care,
Day.
sweetheart. Bye-bye. All right, we are busy on the phone lines now. 4,000 of these spoken for. Is that what you said? There be 32111. The no streak cleaning cloths for $19.70.